Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Karen's Kitchen. I'm coming to you with a new recipe again. This time of year, soup is really good. So I found a soup. Hi, Vanita. Good to see you. Welcome. You're one of the first ones on. And there's Arlene. Hi, sis. Making a soup in the quick cooker. Now, this can be made in the quick cooker as well as it can be in your crock pot or it can be made on the stove top. So whichever you prefer to do. Of course, this is the Instant Pot recipe, but you can gear it for the quick cooker because everybody knows that the Instant Pot and the quick cooker are the same concept. It's just that the wording is different on each unit. Because this has saute. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. This has saute, or does it have sear? Sear and this has sear and your Instant Pot has saute. And this has custom, where your other on the Instant Pot has manual. It does sound good, doesn't it? Yes, 3 beans, and the beans that are going to go in here are black beans, pinto beans, and kidney beans, and none of them are going to get drained. I've opened every one of them up now, so I can put them in here when it comes time. But it ought to be real good. I've never had a 3-bean chili. Usually you don't put too many beans in chili. You know, it's meat and a few other things. But this is a 3, and I was looking for a 3-bean vegan chili this morning on Pinterest, and this is the first one that popped up. Actually, I saw a 3-bean chili, but it wasn't vegan, and I thought, well, I'm going to do a search for 3-bean vegan chili, and this popped up. Well, that's probably true, but I like making it in the quick cooker. You mean the beans that you can make all? I like making it in the quick cooker. This is a good. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. This is everybody knows I love this quick cooker. When I got this thing, I used it almost every day. I think it's time to block that guy. Okay. I think I'm going to block that. That name is no good. I'm blocking it right away. That name is no good. If you know it's somebody that's good, let me know. But I do not like that. That username is enough to get him out of here. Anyway, I've been looking for a. I didn't know you could get that in my boy. Where have I been living on another planet? Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Maybe I've been on another planet or something, or I haven't been paying much attention. But you know, it's okay. I already had the beans on hand. I was going to go to the store today, and I thought, no, if I have the beans on hand, I'm not going to go to the store. So I happen to have 1 can of Actually, I have more chickpeas. I only had 1 can of pinto beans and 1 can of kidney beans and 1 can of black beans. I thought, that's just all I need for this. So I'm going to go ahead and use them because I need to use up some of the stuff I've got. So I didn't have to go to the store. I thought, yes, because I've got so much stuff sitting around here. I got to get used up what I needed to. This will be a good chili. Well, there's Alex. Hi, Alex. You're live. You caught me live for a change. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. This is going to be a 3-bean vegan chili. It's going to have pinto beans in it, black beans, and it's also going to have your kidney beans. I love kidney beans. I've loved kidney bean salad. Used to eat a lot of that when I was a kid. It's awesome. This doesn't have a whole lot in it. Oh, she is doing just fine. I took them for a walk this morning, and I've got in fact, when I was there yesterday, oh, yes, you do, Alex. When I was at the shelter yesterday, somebody came in there that said they had an extra retractable leash that they weren't using, and they wanted to know if I wanted it. It happens to have a pink handle since she's a female. I thought, sure, I'll take it. So I used the retractable leash on her. It's a lot easier. It keeps them from getting so tangled up. But she's getting along pretty well. She's letting me pet her now. She's getting along with the other dogs. She's not really playing with them per se, but she's kind of ignoring them. But if they come up to her, she doesn't snap at them. She will smell them because it is going to take time to transition. It's a transition for every one of us. But she isn't barking at them. She isn't snapping at them. However, if Carmen or Buttercup lay up on my chair, she decides she's not going to try to lay up there. She'll go lay up on the couch. So that's where she sleeps. But last night, I couldn't find her when I got up this morning. I thought, well, where did that dog go? I looked and she was sleeping in my chair. That's where she had been all night, is in my chair. She didn't want to go in the bed in my room. She wanted to sleep in the chair. I thought, fine. I'll just leave her sleep on my chair. If that's going to get her more comfortable with me and the surroundings, Why not? Because there's nothing wrong with it. She couldn't go anywhere. She couldn't get out. She was stuck, you know, and when the other girls wanted out, she went out to go outside too. So it worked out really great. Yes, I do. This one is a Chihuahua mix, but she looks more like a Doberman, well, not a Doberman, but a Dachshund in the face, or a little lab. She's black. I sent a picture to my daughter, and those that didn't see my Periscope yesterday when I walked them, hi, Linda, good to see you. Just go into last night's Periscope or yesterday afternoon, and you'll see the Periscope that I walked them walked them with her for the first time, so you get to see. No, it's not, but they all pretty much eat the same food. So if I can buy a great big huge dog food, and Carmen and Sydney and Buttercup, they're little dogs, they don't eat much anyway. Smaller dogs don't eat as much as big dogs, so the food lasts me a while. So it's good. You know, I have blocked him before, Linda. I don't know. I blocked him before, so I don't know. Oh, are they? Oh, I'm going to have to check on that. Thank you for letting me know. John Landry was trying to, I think it was Earlene, and he was trying to follow me on Pinterest, and I blocked him. There was also Tony Dean, and that same guy that tried to be this Tina Varlin or whatever was trying to message me on Pinterest. I didn't accept any messages. I declined him. I blocked him. I was able to do that. Whatever. You know, the guy is, if he comes in here, oh, good. Good, Linda. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, you need to block him. Absolutely, because he's a bad guy. He's the same one that's been stalking me. I don't know where he's coming up with these names, if he's getting actual names of actual people, but he keeps calling me a Chewy killer. He keeps calling me a slum lord, an evil slum lord. He keeps doing everything under the sun, you know, and it's terrible. But, you know, he's got a lot to learn. You know, and I haven't done anything. I didn't kill Chewy. Chewy got loose and he got killed by a car. I didn't do anything to him. Now, it'd have been totally different if I'd had a leash on him and walked him across the highway and he would have gotten killed. That'd have been my fault. But I didn't do anything to him. Yes, he was the one to do it. Yes. And he still does. He tries to message me on YouTube. He tries to put lousy comments on my YouTube, but I keep blocking him. Every time he comes up with a new name, I block him again. You tell him, Linda. You tell him. He doesn't have, you don't have to worry about him anyway. He has no business saying anything, you know. He better not come in here because I'll block him as sure shooting. You know, he's not blocked on Periscope, but he's blocked on other stuff. If he comes in here, he says one diddly weird thing. If you guys see him come in, block him. Take care of him because I don't want him coming in here. Mute him or whatever you have to do because this is a drama-free scope. Yeah, he's watching me in the lobby. Well, he can watch me from the lobby. But if he says one derogatory thing to me on my YouTube channel, he's going to be reported and he's going to get blocked. Because YouTube has got take offense to that stuff. So do I. I didn't ask for any of this. What have I ever done to him? Nothing. I've never done anything. Oh, my goodness. I have never done... Hi, Sharon. Good to see you. I never said anything. I have never done anything to you, but yet he picks on me. Maybe because of my age. I don't know. But he needs to learn. He needs to get a life. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Okay, we're getting quite a few people in here, so I'm going to get ready to start this. And this is basically what it looks like on the spoon. This is going to be an awesome chili. So I'm going to get I've got to get my olive oil. I got to heat until simmering about 2 minutes. I'm going to set this on sear, and I'm going to go get my olive oil. I think it takes 2 tablespoons. So let me go get it out. I forgot that. I had everything else out but the olive oil. Okay. Oops, got to close the cupboard. All right. And this is 2 tablespoons. And I'm going to get this hot and then put everything else in it. So if you see anything being said in here that's contradictory to what we want, this is a drama-free scope. Just take care of it because I don't need that in here. You know, I didn't ask for the stuff that people are giving me. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Hi, good to see you. And that's why I have That's why I have moderators, because I don't always catch everything. And you moderators catch stuff that I don't. And I'm planning, I'm sorry I haven't got around to making you a moderator yet, Alex, but you can still, if you see something you can take care of, you can actually go ahead and report it. So, we got some strange people we got some strange people in this world, but it is what it is. They can be strange all they want. Just don't be strange in my Periscope. I mean, this is a drama-free scope. And I know if they do that to Alex, he'd say, let me at him. And I know that Alex has got my back too. That he doesn't understand why things are being said bad about me. I haven't always had an easy life. I've gone through some tough times, and I still am. But for somebody to say what he said, and he said the worst things to me about my divorce, that it was my fault that my husband divorced me because I'm ugly, and it had to do sexually and all this stuff. And he was really very hurtful when he said that stuff. He does not know the situation, so he needs to keep his diddly mouth shut and get out of my life. Yeah, that's right. We're all beautiful in God's eyes. We're all beautiful in God's eyes. And you guys don't think I'm ugly, and that makes me feel good. If one person thinks I'm ugly and everybody else thinks I'm not, I'm not even going to worry. Let the guy think what he wants. He's no prize package either from the picture I've seen of him. He's no prize package, let me tell you. But you know something? You know what they say? What goes around comes around. And he's going to get it tenfold what he's given to me. He's going to get it because God will see to it that he gives it to him. Absolutely. No, I don't. He doesn't know me, and that's not understand why he does it. I care because I'm getting tired of being harassed. He told me if I keep on doing these scopes, he's going to keep harassing me until I stop. Yes, you are, Linda. Yes, you are. He told me until I stop doing my STA cult scopes, he says he's not going to stop. He's not going to stop harassing me. What right does he have to say that? No, he has no right at all. Okay. What I put in here was, I believe it was 1 carrot, or 2, let me see. Let's see what I have. 2 carrots? I think it was 2 carrots. Yeah, it was 2. 1 small onion, 2 carrots, 1 celery stalk, and 3 cloves of garlic that I put through my garlic press. Maybe I can move you a little closer. You might be able to see inside my pot a little better. If I can tilt it down a little bit. Can you see inside my pot just a little bit? People can be mean and nasty, but that's the way the world is. You know what I say? Love makes the world go round. That's what. Love makes the world go round. If somebody wants to be mean and nasty, just let them. Okay, I gotta see what I have to have this in here for, and I'll have to set the time. It's about 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, I'll put that on the time. It's already started, but I'll just wait a minute. Okay, I'll put on 4. It's already been on for a little bit, but I'll just put it on there anyway. There we go. So, it is what it is. I don't let him bother me. I just block him and report him, because YouTube has got guidelines. Periscope has got guidelines. And he won't come in on Periscope because he knows if he does, he's going to get blocked. And because he doesn't want to get blocked, but he keeps making up all these fake names. He complained. He said he was some gal named Tina Varlin with a boy's picture. And I'm thinking, whoa, wait a minute. He is really crazy. He is just, he's sick. He's a sick person, he's not genuine at all, At least that's when you guys come in here and you're genuine, John may be a little dramatic sometimes, and I welcome John. He may be a little dramatic in some, but John is genuine. He doesn't try to do that kind of stuff and say bad things about me. And I don't say bad things about him. Because it's just not right. Welcome to everybody coming in here. It's just not right. You love everybody. Good. Good. Oh, let him call me names, It's awful, Hi, Natasha. Good to see you. Welcome. People can be so mean sometimes, but, somebody's going to call him names sometimes. It's going to hit him real hard, and he's going to get hit right where it hurts, He doesn't know my situation. You know, I ask him, I says, you don't know me. I don't know you. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you picking on me? Yeah, I do. I still have a stalker. He's not going to give up. But you know something? Makes me more determined than ever. I'm not giving up either. He's eventually going to have to give up because I keep reporting him. I keep blocking him. He tries to come on my Pinterest. I changed my username on Pinterest. I think I'm going to have to change it again. He found me there. So I'm going to have to change it again. Okay, I'm cooking a 3-bean vegan chili. I have no idea what his problem is, Melissa. He needs help. He needs prayer. That's what he's got problems. That's what exactly. I don't know what his problem is, but his problem is not with me. His problem is with himself. That's what, you know. He's got a problem with himself. He needs to look at himself in the mirror when he wakes up in the morning to see what kind of person he really is. And stop looking at me as a bad person. Yeah, it's terrible, Linda. You just have to block him he kept blocking me on iMessage, and I don't think he blocked me on Messenger either, or messaged me on Messenger because I blocked him again. I blocked him on Messenger. He tried to message me on Messenger. I saw the message on Messenger. I immediately reported the message to Facebook. Then I blocked him because Facebook has got very serious guidelines, and they don't accept this kind of stuff. But he continues to do it. The things that he says are very evil and vindictive. What a loser. Hi, Juana Elizabeth. Good to see you, girl. Haven't seen you in a while. Yes. Yep. Unfortunately, you're right. It is. It's the same guy. He has no life. Good to see you, sis. Been missing you. Where you been? Where you been? I'm glad to see you. No, it's not your fault, Linda. Don't worry about it. I don't condemn you because you're sitting down. If that's what you need to do, because sometimes... Oh, thank you for the super hearts. Because sometimes I'll come in here and my knees will start coming apart on me and my back hurts so bad. I'll sit down during my Periscope, and you understand. You do what you have to do. Don't let it bother you, Linda. It doesn't bother me. It shouldn't bother him either, but why he says that, I have no idea. We'll have to take that off with sear now. I just had to get me some water. Let me shut this off. Now I gotta see what else I have to do. Okay, now stir in the beans with juices. Okay, now the beans. All these beans with juices. I think I'm gonna take this off with sear. I'm gonna cancel that. But I stir in all the beans with the juices. Now these I do not drain. Here's my kidney beans. The only thing I don't have to put in here is the tomato paste, but I think I can get by without it. I don't really need it anyway, because you got tomatoes in here anyway, so I'm not really worried about that. These are pinto beans. Oh, I better use a different spoon because I can't get that out with that one. Let me see if I find something over here. Oh, let me go get a spoon out of the drawer. I forgot those spoons don't fit in these cans. Okay, and now I got the black beans, and they're not going to be drained either. So it's black beans, pinto beans, and kidney beans. Those are the beans that go in here. So this is going to be, that's what the 3-bean chili is all about. Okay, add the beans with the juices, the vegetable stock. Okay, I got to have my vegetable stock. I'll go get that. I think I got something in here. Oh, stuff falling off my shelf here. Let me take care of it in a minute here. I need to clean this out like Alexis did. Let's see. No, I don't have any vegetable stock in here. I thought I had some vegetable stock in here that was open. I think I got a new one in here I can get out. Yeah, here's some up here. Okay. All right, and I think it says it's 2 cups of vegetable stock. Okay. Yeah, 2 cups. So I'll use my 2-cup measure. And I do it over here so it doesn't splash all over the place. It's a lot easier. There we go. And this will go in the refrigerator. And there's about 3 cups left in here. Or 2 cups. I think there's 4 cups in these, so 2 for another one. I can drink this stuff. You can actually take vegetable stock and you can drink it if you want to. I never have, but I guess you can drink it. So, okay, there we go. Now, oh, I got stuff all over my iPad, but that's all right. Now, let's see what else I need to do here. String beans, vegetable stock, the diced tomatoes. Okay, here's my diced tomatoes. Oh, I forgot to open those. So let's see how I can get these things open, or else I'll use my can opener. Oh, they opened up right away. Okay. I'll throw this. Let me take these cans and throw them out so I don't get it. So I can get them off of here. Okay. Now, what do I have here? Diced tomatoes. Well, I don't have the tomato paste. The corn, seasonings, and bay leaf. Okay, I've got my corn here. And then it calls for 3 tablespoons of chili powder. And I don't know where my tablespoon thing went. Oh, here it is. I can just use this. Okay. And I got 1 bay leaf I need to put in it, and salt and pepper to taste. This won't make it real hot. Chili powder seems to be okay. I don't mind it too much. And it's going to be cooked in here anyway. So thank you guys for being here and being patient with me. Let me throw this one out too. Good thing I had extra dog dishes, too, for Sydney's. I found some dog dishes, and I washed them out because I had them in the garage and gave her those. But she keeps eating out of Carmen's dish, and Carmen keeps eating out of hers. Same dog food, so I just let them go. Okay, now, the seasoning. Oh, and I got my bay leaf. All right. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stir all this. Wow. Look at this. And then I'm going to put my, and I think that's all that there is. There's no other seasonings in here. Put my bay leaf in there. And I did find the bay leaf on that chicken and dumplings the other day. People were they tell me to make sure I found it. I found it. The last dish I ate, or last bowl I had it. I found it. Okay. Let me clean this off a little bit. Let me get a rag in before I put this on here. I had this all cleaned off, but the chili powder kind of got it messed up. I washed it all off. I like to keep it cleaned off before I put my lid on. Okay. All right. All right. Now you can see me, I'm going to do this. Okay, custom, time, and I think it said 15 minutes. And there's also stove instructions on this too. So, yeah, 15 minutes. And let me put this on 15. And what you have to do with this is going to have to be manually released. Or no, naturally release. So it's going to take 15 minutes for it. I have to let it naturally release all the way down by itself. So it's going to take a little time for that. So I can talk to you while this is going. There, that's all there is to it. That's the chili. You can see how it went in there. And this thing is completely down. You see, this is how this is level. This is the way it's supposed to be. This is all completely down. You got to have this flat, so it should come up okay. So, everybody still with me? I can see I've got some of you here. I know my daughter won't be in because she's busy and can't come in this week. Anyway, I forgot to put some salt in it, but I'll put some salt in it when it's done. You know, I don't like a lot of salt in it anyway. I thank you guys for being here. I know some people don't have moderators. I know Alexis at one time had moderators, but then she took them off and does it herself. But sometimes she herself does not see what goes on, and she needs help for people to tell her. So, and you guys are real good in telling me if there's somebody I need to block that I may not see because I'll miss it, just like the other day. Somebody, was it yesterday? I think it was. My scope yesterday morning, my daughter told me there was another one I had to block. And she asked me this morning if I blocked him. I said, yeah, I blocked him. But, you know, people will be who they are. They try to be fake. You know, they're actually fake. They think they're real, but they're fake. This guy's stalking me. He's fake. He's got a fake name. He's afraid to give his real name because he doesn't want to get caught. So he goes and uses all these other people's names, thinking that I'm stupid, that I don't know what he's doing. I wasn't just born yesterday. I was born 71 years ago, and I know a little bit about what's going on, you know. So if he can keep on putting up other people's names on there. I know by his picture who it is. Even without a picture, if it's a name I don't recognize, I block it. I block it because I don't want to bother with it, because I'm not going to take chances. And I suggest you guys do the same thing. Do what Linda did. If they give you problems, just block them and get them out of your life. Anyway, let's go on. What's your weather doing today? We've got some fairly nice weather. Yes, I know. I have too. That one that keeps following Alexis and I, he has made something like 50, 60 different accounts. And every time he makes a new one on Periscope and I see him trying to follow me, I block him again. He's terrible. Charles Diano, he just will not stop making accounts. And I don't want him in my Periscope. He's a creep. He's creepy looking. I do not want him in here. I don't want any part of him. Alexis doesn't want him in hers either. So why doesn't he just leave me alone? I don't want this Tony Dean or whatever his name is in my Periscopes either. I don't want him coming on any of my social media to leave me alone. I don't deserve what I'm getting, and to leave me alone. Oh, you got reported for that? Well, you should have been reported for that. Oh my God. You're at 80 degrees? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's right. With you being in Brazil, you would be. Oh my goodness. Well, those days are over for us. We're getting close to winter. Although getting in the 50s that we are this time of year is, I can't believe it, in November, and we're getting in the 50s. I'm thinking this is awesome weather for us, because we normally don't get this warm. And to have such decent weather and not be having a lot of rain. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Because normally by now we have rain every day. And I went out yesterday early. Well, it wasn't real early, but I went out before lunchtime yesterday I had already walked the dogs, and I decided to come back home. I rested a little bit, went on the computer and what have you. And I heard one of my neighbors out blowing leaves. And I thought, well, that's an indication. I better get out and start doing something with mine. Say 78 degrees in Sao Paulo. Oh, wow. 80 degrees in San Diego. Oh, my goodness. You guys are really warm there in California. Wow. Anyway, he started running the snow, a leaf blower. And he's got a gas one. He says, he saw me getting my leaf blower out, but then it wasn't doing what I wanted it to. So I decided, well, I'll get my non-clog rake out and I'll start raking. So he was blowing away, and he stopped it, and he says, I will help you in a minute. He says, I'm going to get these all stacked up, and then I'll come and help you. What did he say? People, don't report Alex for saying the scope is freezing off and on, because that's nothing to be reporting him for. Don't report that, because that's not abuse or anything, because if it's freezing off and on, for him, he might have connection problems. Anyway, 90 degrees in Southern California. Wow. Anyway, the guy saw me raking the leaves, and he says, I'll be with you in a minute. He says, I just want to get these all, because all the leaves were all over the place. He was trying to get them all stacked up on the road by the curb. So he saw me out with my rake, and so he stopped to talk to me. So I says, well, I'd like to have my yard done too, He come, and believe it or not, he says, I don't want to blow this on you. So he comes over to my driveway, starts blowing off all the leaves on my driveway. He came over to my yard, and he started working on my yard and blowing all the leaves off on my yard, and got them all on the street, so I don't have to do any of it. And I thought that was so awesome. Oh, you guys are freezing? Is everybody freezing? I hope not. So I thought that was awesome, that there are good people in this world that are willing to help other people. He was willing to help me, because he could see that I'm older. My daughter says, Mom, you shouldn't be out there doing that. But it is good exercise. It doesn't bother me. Yes, it was nice of him, and I thanked him for doing it. And he said, oh, no problem. Because his son was playing basketball out in the street, and he was getting in all the leaves, and he wanted to clean that up. So he saw my side need to be done. So now the leaves are all done for this season. I don't have to worry about them anymore. Man, because I remember Halloween, I went out. My driveway was loaded. You couldn't even see my driveway. You couldn't see my yard. You couldn't see the grass. So I went out on Halloween. I got my whole yard cleaned off, my whole driveway cleaned off, and that took a long time to do that. And not all the leaves were off the trees yet. They still had more to fall. So yesterday was the combination of getting the rest of them off. There was a lot less yesterday than there was the first time I did it because it was just loaded. But he helped me, and I was so glad he did. You know, there are nice people in the world. You know, I'm always thankful for those nice people. But then you got the people on the other side that are crazy, that are mixed up, cuckoo as I call them. But you know, it is what it is. I'm just thankful that somebody was there willing to help me, because it would have taken me a lot longer to do it myself. Because I start from one end of the yard and go down to the and take a stack, a small stack, and push them all the way to the road, to the street, and then I go back up and do some more. That takes a little long time to do that. But him blowing them off for me really helped, and I was glad he did. It was really nice. But you know, if you have a neighbor like that that's willing to help, let them do it, because you know, I can use all the help I can when it comes to with stuff like that. Because I'm not what you call an outdoor person that does a lot of outdoor work. It's a little hard on me because of my back and a little time consuming. The neighbors know that, and I've talked to the next door neighbor, and she said, whenever you need help, she says, just come over and let us know. We will do it for you. Because she says, I understand that you can't do as much as you'd like to. So she's willing to help too, and it makes it really nice for me, you know. It really does. Now I just have to get somebody here to take down my tree that just had the leaves off of it, because it's not a very good tree. Take it down, you know, cut it up, and get rid of it, so I don't have to worry about the leaves anymore. I might just get somebody at church to do it, and then have somebody help him. That, you know, won't cost me anything, because if you get a landscaper out, they're going to cost you a lot to take trees down or whatever they need to do. It's going to cost way too much, and I don't want to do that. But anyway, I know I saw some of the temps out here. Are people still freezing? Because I'm losing people off and on. I had quite a few in here, and people keep going out. Let me know if it's real bad. I can always start it over, but then I don't want to delete this either because of the super hearts. I'd have to just hide it. But anyway, I'm glad I could come in here because is it still freezing for you, John? Is it okay? Is it still freezing for you? Let me know if it's freezing too bad, because I can always start it again if I need to. Are you okay, John? Is it freezing on your side for you? Because I need to know who's it freezing for. Oh, it was freezing. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, I'm so glad I found another. It keeps freezing. Well, it could be your connection, John. I don't know, because the other one said it's okay. I'll keep going. Just keep going out and keep coming back in if that's all you can do. I'm glad I could find another recipe. I've been wanting to do some more stuff in the quick cooker because everybody knows what the quick cooker is. It's from Pampered Chef. It's an awesome appliance. I mean, this does everything so fast. And if you're a working mother or whatever, you have a family and you can't take the time to fix a meal, this will get the job done because it does it so much faster. There's a little prep work involved with cutting up your vegetables and stuff like that. But it does it so much quicker than if you were to do it on a stove or in a skillet or whatever. So, I'm glad I got this quick cooker. I love it. And I love Linda's scopes too. She takes the time to tell us what she's doing. She does everything sitting down, which is no problem. And she's got an electric skillet that she uses. You know, she's right next to her refrigerator. Oh, for my refrigerator look like that. I got to clean it out. But anyway, I love coming in here and finding new recipes, making new things, because you people like to see me making new things. That's why you come in every day. You want to see me. Oh, you're welcome, Linda. You're welcome. I may not be vegan, but I still appreciate your scopes, because I think about, well, can I make that vegan? What can I do to make that vegan? You know, and you come in my scopes in the same thing. I make stuff vegan, but you don't have to veganize it if you don't want to. You can make it any way you want. Although this is a vegan 3-bean chili, but the thing of it is, you don't have to be vegan to like it, because everybody likes beans. Your pinto beans, your black beans, your kidney beans, and corn and onions and garlic and carrots and celery. You'll eat that stuff anyway, so you don't have to be a vegan to even eat this, because there's everything in here that's healthy, good for you. You don't have to try to guess what's in it, because I hate the recipes. Well, you know something, Linda? I'd have to try to figure that one out. You're 80% vegan. There you go. That's a good start. I don't know, Linda. I'd have to see if I could find a recipe on it or think that one through a little bit. You know, although I try to buy ravioli stuff that is maybe like rice and corn or vegetable, because there is pasta out there that you can get that is a little bit more healthier than the normal pasta. It doesn't have eggs in it, doesn't have milk in it, stuff like that. It's just looking for it, because Walmart is picking up their game and they're carrying stuff like that. So I'll look for that stuff whenever I can. Oh, you are? Couscous. I tried couscous once, and I didn't really find much value in it. So I got rid of the couscous. I gave it away to somebody that could really use it. I didn't like the couscous. I tried it once. To me, it just didn't have a flavor. I suppose maybe it's the way I fixed it, but it was in a recipe, and I don't know. I just didn't care for it very well. But I do like lentils. I do like quinoa. I do like rice. I think couscous is similar to a rice in some ways. I know it's a grain, I think, real small. But I had never heard of couscous until I saw it in the store, and I looked at it, and I thought, what in the world can you make with this stuff, you know? Well, I made one recipe with the couscous, and I didn't make any more because I didn't. There's Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Good to see you. Welcome. Everything is in my quick cooker now. I think it's a small grain, Linda. It comes in a jar. It's called couscous, C-O-U-S. Oh, it's different? Okay. Well, couscous, American couscous, I think it's a small grain. Hi, Cheryl. Good to see you. And it comes in a jar. And you find it at Walmart or in your grocery store called couscous. No, it's not. No, it's not, John. It's a small little grain. You would think it's pasta. I always thought it was too. So don't worry. I thought it was too, but no, it's a small grain. Very small. Doesn't have much of a flavor to it. There isn't a whole lot you can do with it. But I will say this. It does expand. If you make a whole lot, like a cup or something, it's going to make a whole lot more. So you got to be aware of that, because it expands a lot like your macaroni and cheese would, or your spaghetti or something like that. Some of that stuff expands and it ends up making a lot more. So I think, hey, she must see a squirrel outside again. Stop chasing squirrels. Let me go let them out. If you want to go chase squirrels, go outside and chase them then. Come on. Go out there. No. Sydney didn't go out that time. She must be sleeping on the couch. But anyway, yeah, it's just a real small grain. I didn't know what it was either. And I bought it, and I didn't really like the taste of it. It's something that's going to take some time to get used to. I suppose in time, the more I use it, probably get used to it. But for right now, not so used to it. But like I said, I'll use quinoa, and I'll use rice. And there's Sydney. And you know, your, like I said, your lentils. Oh, is it a Middle Eastern pasta? Well, it doesn't look like pasta in the can or in a jar. It looks like a little small grain. Oh, she's just fine. What's the matter, Sydney? Huh, girl? She's looking pretty good. She's standing there wagging her tail. I'm making a 3-bean vegan. A 3-bean vegan chili. Okay, you asked what the ingredients are. I will give them to you. Okay, 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, and that goes in the bottom of your pot. Now, those of you that are not aware, this is similar to an Instapot. It's just that the wording is different. The concept is the same, because it's a pressure cooker that's an electric pressure cooker instead of on your stove, which makes this a lot better. And the way you release it's a lot better. Okay, 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which went in the bottom of my pot, which I put it on sear, and then I put in 1 small onion, which I finely chopped that, 2 carrots diced, 1 celery stalk finely chopped, and 3 garlic cloves minced. Where do I get this? This is a Pampered Chef quick cooker. Alexis isn't in here right now, but if you know about Pampered Chef, This is yes, it's similar to an Instapot. But it's a quick cooker. It's the same thing as an Instapot. The concept is the same. It's just the wording is different because on here you have sear, and on the Instapot you have saute. And for your manual, you have manual on the Instapot, and on here you have custom. It works the same way. You have a lot of these buttons down here are different programs buttons, but it works the same as an Instapot. It's done. Hi, Deb. Good to see you. It's done on in here through electric. It goes a lot faster. Oh, you're welcome. I try to come in here Sunday through Thursday. Oh, it just came to pressure. Oh no. I hate that word freezing. Oh, I was doing that earlier. Everybody's got to go out and keep coming in, I guess. Anyway, it's got an onion in it, 2 carrots, 1 celery stalk, 3 cloves of garlic. It's got 1 15-ounce can of it's supposed to be reduced sodium, but I'm not sure they were. But it's black beans, pinto beans, and kidney beans. And 2 cups of vegetable stock. Oh, is it stopping and going? Oh, my goodness. What the world? I see Linda just came on. I can't go in there and do this, so I'll watch the replay. You don't drain any of this. And 2 cups of vegetable stock. Oh, yes. It's a wheat semolina. Good. I figured it was like a wheat. It's a grain. Real small grain. And 1 15-ounce can of reduced sodium diced tomatoes. And I don't think they were reduced sodium either. 3 ounces of tomato paste, although I didn't have that, so I left it out. 1 cup of frozen corn, 3 tablespoons of chili powder. That's basically salt and pepper to taste, which I forgot the salt. And then I did put my bay leaf in here, and that's all. And then you put it in here. You sear or saute, whichever you have, your onion, your garlic, your carrot, and your celery for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then you add everything else. You know, your beans, your stock, everything else. You can stir it in there, and then you put your lid on. Now I've got this set for 15 minutes. You see, it hasn't. It's still going around down here, and as soon as it's ready to start counting the pressure down, it will. It's already pressurized here, but this will set to 15, and then when it gets down to 0. Hi, Valerie. Good to see you. Welcome. When it gets to 0. Then I can put it on cancel, and it'll automatically reduce the stuff itself. Oh, I love trying new things because you get tired of doing the same thing over and over again. So if I try something new, now I have made chili in here before, but never a 3-bean chili. Usually chilies are not. You don't have that many beans in them. You have one kind of bean in, like maybe kidney beans or chili beans. But you don't have 3 kinds of beans in there. When I saw this on Pinterest, which everybody knows I get most of my recipes from, I thought, I'm going to go ahead and try this because it ought to be really good. And it looks really hearty. It's going to make a lot. So that it's got to cook for 15 minutes. This hasn't got to 15 yet, but it'll start counting down. And then it's got to release on its own. I got to release it naturally. But that's basically all the ingredients that are in here. Now, this will go up on my Facebook page, my vegan Facebook page. I'll give you all the ingredients along with how to do it. Now, that being said, this I put in my quick cooker. However, there is a crock pot recipe for this. There's also a stovetop recipe for this too. So you can feel free to do whatever you want. You can either put it on put it in your crock pot or on your stove. I just saw that you messaged me, Vanita. I cannot look at the message when I'm on here, but I'll look at it later. So that you can do this either on the stove, because I'll give the stovetop instructions, and there's also crock pot instructions, because you can also, this also can be used as a crock pot as well. Did you know that? You can make, and I haven't used that for a crock pot or a slow cooker. I should set it for 4 to 6 hours or 4 to 8. I think this says on high for 2 hours, or low 4 to 8. So you can cook it on high or low. So you can use this as a slow cooker as well. I don't really. There's Alexis. Hi, Alexis. You come in just when I got this in the pot. It hasn't quite got to 15 minutes yet. This is going to cook for 15 minutes, and then I'm going to naturally release it for 15 minutes. And I'll tell you what's in here, Alexis. It's got several different ingredients, but they're all good. I've got I seared 1 small onion, 2 carrots, and 1 celery stalk, and 3 garlic cloves that were minced in my garlic press, and 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil for about 4 minutes. Then I turned my sear off. Then I put in a can of black beans, pinto beans, and kidney beans. Those 3 beans. Then I took 2 cups of vegetable stock, diced tomatoes. Tomato paste I didn't have, so I just left that out. I think there isn't that much anyway, so I didn't have that. And a cup of frozen corn, 3 tablespoons of chili powder, salt I forgot, and then 1 bay leaf. And then you just put this on for 15 minutes. There, just on 15 right now. You can see it's on 15. And then when it gets done, then I naturally release it, which means I don't touch it. I don't do anything to it. I just let it go on its own. Now, I have made chili in here before, but I like making different things. If you didn't watch Alexa's scope this morning, watch her scope. She made an awesome thing this morning. Even though I don't eat eggs, it sure did look good. Oh no! Look at that demon dog killer. Oh my! Thank you for getting that. Oh my God! I've got to block that person. Let me go ahead and block that person. Let me go. You muted it. Let me go up here and block it. Okay, there we go. That's my stalker again. He's got a different name. He came in this time. Isn't that terrible what he said? Oh, that was a quick delete. I blocked him immediately. Thank you for muting him, Benita, but that was terrible. When I read that, oh my, see, I'm getting blamed for my dog getting killed. Oh, thank you. He blames me for my dog dying. He said it was my fault. Now he calls me a demon for killing the dog. Whatever. Welcome back, Alex. I hope things go a little bit better for you. It finally got up to pressure, Alex. So it's got 14 minutes to go, but then I have to naturally release it. So that's going to take a little time too. But this is going to look real good. Now, like I said, I have done chili in here before, and everybody knows I love this quick cooker. It's especially nice for those that, like Alexis, who has a job. You come home and you want something quick to eat. You put it in your quick cooker and it makes it fast because it does it faster than it would do on the stove or anything else. Oh, you tried to block him but couldn't. I blocked him, Alex, so don't worry about it. Vanita muted him, and then I went and blocked him after that. Welcome back, Deb. But this is a real good appliance. If you haven't got any time, you work all day, like Alexis. She works all day. Probably doesn't get home from work probably till 5:30, 6 o'clock sometimes. And she wants a quick meal. This will give you a quick meal because it's quicker than you could do it on the stove. Get your whatever you're going to put in it and get it done. That's why I like it so well. And it's frozen again. I've been having more problems. I think it's on Periscope side. Periscope has been freezing really bad lately. Welcome back to those that if it's freezing too hard, let me know. He's okay. It's okay, Alex. I blocked him. You don't have to worry. He's gone. He's not coming back because what he said to Alexis, I saw him what he said. And people got him for abuse, so that was good too. There's been a lot of problems, Alex. It's crazy how you have to share it on Facebook anymore. Thank you. I noticed after they did the one update, I thought, well, where in the world do you share this on Facebook now? It used to be real simple to share it on Facebook. Now you got to go cut through a whole bunch of stuff to find it. So I'll share out on Facebook and I'll share it out on Twitter. And I do appreciate those that share out because that helps those that may not see this, want to watch it, whether they go through Twitter or they want to watch through Facebook, because not everybody that watches my scopes are on Periscope. Some will come on YouTube. I do put them up there. So it's a different way to get the message out, get these things out, and Alexis shares hers out too. It's a different way for people to see that there are good cooks out there, and the problem of it is we get a bad rap sometimes, as cooks, that our food doesn't look very good to somebody. That's just their opinion, maybe because they don't like that certain food or whatever it is. Everything Alexis makes looks good. Now, I may not eat it, but it looks good anyway, and I wouldn't say, ugh, but there are some people that probably would do that. It's horrible, but, it is what it is. But, you know, we get a bad rap. We don't get the people in our scopes that we should get in there. Although Alexis's account is up higher than mine, but she didn't have as many this morning as she normally gets. Oh, it'll be absolutely marvelous, Alex. Thank you so much. I love the super love. You can give me all the super love you want. I appreciate that very, very much. Because I haven't been paid from Periscope for a while. So you're helping me to get up there. So I appreciate that. I have to buy some more super hearts again because I don't have any. I ran out because I like to give them too, but I ran out. But I appreciate all the super hearts. I appreciate the regular hearts. Those rainbow hearts, when they come up there, they are so pretty. I don't have near the hearts that Alexis has got, but I'm happy with what I have because I'm getting close to 7 million. For me, that's good. Because, see, she's been on a little bit longer than I have. And she's gotten a lot more hearts than I have. But to me, that's good what I have. Because the other day I know it was over 6,600,000 and some thousand. So it's getting, wow. See, I'm getting up there, 431,000. See, for me, that's good. It's hard to come up with a lot. You know, it's really hard, but I'm getting there, and I'm thankful for it. And Alexis gets a lot of super hearts. Some days her and I will scope and we'll get nothing. You know, it goes in spurts, but I don't worry about it, and I'm sure she doesn't either. We're just thankful to have the followers in there following us and being there for us and sharing out our periscopes and watching us do what we do. That's why I come in here. Right, 190. Yeah, I've only cashed out once, though, and I had 185,000 when I cashed out on the first one. I had to have 185,000 in cash out. So they'll they add them all together. So I don't know. I should be cashing out again pretty soon, but we'll see. If I'm not going to worry about it because I'll get it when I get it. You know, and I don't beg for super hearts. People can give them to me if they want to. Wow, look at those super hearts. That's awesome. If you want to give them to me, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine because I'll get them someday anyway. But I'm thankful just to have you here. I come in here not for the super hearts. I come in here to show you that you can cook in your house. From my house to your house, as Alexis said, that you can do it. You know, she's got Alexis Can Do. They want to call me Karen Can Do. Well, if you want to call me Karen Can Do, if I can do it, you can do it. That's what Alexa says, and it's true. Just find yourself a recipe and do it yourself. Don't rely on all that food in the store. It's so heavily processed. Make it yourself from scratch. I love making things from scratch because I feel like I've accomplished something. However, sometimes they don't turn out the best either. They're a little flop, but you know, we're only human, and I'm going to make a mess once in a while, but I'm thankful that I'm able to do what I am able to do. Oh, thank you, Alex. It does have a ring to it, doesn't it? Anyway, I'm thankful I can come in here and I can do these periscopes for you because I enjoy coming in here. It's a lot of fun. If you think it's easy sometimes, it's not, because sometimes it's hard to come up with something actually what people are going to want to watch, you know. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I got this a while back at Walmart. And I really like it because it's nice and comfy. Anyway, if you think it's easy coming in here, it's not always easy because I have to struggle to try to figure out what I'm going to do each and every day. Now, I know Alexis plans hers out probably on the weekend for the week. I don't really do that way because I never really know from one day to the next if I'm going to be home or what. So I just kind of plan it as I go. I have worn it a few times on Periscope, Alex, but not that much. Yeah, it's practically new. I haven't worn it very much. I've watched it a few times, but hi, Missy, good to see you. Now you missed my recipe, but since you just came in, Missy, I will give you what's in here. 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, and that's what I put in the bottom. I seared it at the bottom with 1 small onion, finely chopped, and everybody knows I use the Pampered Chef onion chopper. 2 carrots diced, 1 celery stalk finely chopped, which I use the chopper for that, and 3 garlic cloves minced. I use my garlic press. I love that garlic press. And then after that, I put in 1 can of black beans, pinto beans, and kidney beans. Now they're all supposed to be reduced sodium. I didn't happen to have any on my shelf, and I thought, nah, I'll just use what I've got because I didn't want to go to the store to buy it, so I just used them. And then 2 cups of vegetable stock. And then 1 15-ounce can of reduced sodium diced tomatoes. There again, I didn't have any reduced sodium. I just had a can of diced tomatoes. I just used that because I got to get my stash used up, so I wanted to use that. The only thing I didn't have was the tomato paste. Thought, well, it doesn't really need that anyway. I'll just leave that out because I got tomatoes in there. Put a cup of corn in it, 3 tablespoons of chili powder. I forgot the salt, but I can always add that later. And 1 bay leaf. It does, doesn't it? No, it didn't call for it, Alex. Not in this chili. This is chili, and I don't think you'd want to put nutritional yeast in the chili if you want to taste it like cheese, because it's not really supposed to. Now, I have made chili in here before, but I've never made a 3-bean chili. And when I saw this on pictures this morning, I thought, I'm going to make this because I know that you guys are going to like this, because the beans are healthy for you. Oh, yeah, cheesy chili would be fine, yeah. It didn't call for nutritional yeast. Now, if I wanted to add it later, I probably could, of course. But I'm going to try and taste it the way it is and see if it needs a little bit, you know. Because what I try to do is make the recipes just the way they're written. And if I feel that it needs something, it's lacking something, I can always add it. Or you can take things out that you may not want in it or whatever. But this has a lot in it. It's going to make quite a bit, but I'll have several days of eating on this. But, you know, this time of year, soup like this or chili is really good. And I love chili. But make it yourself. Don't buy it in the store. If you make it your own, you know what you've got in it that way. You know exactly what you put in it. You can go to your recipe and say, oh, yeah, this is what I put in it. And like I said, with the quick cooker, you save time in your kitchen, especially those mothers like Missy. That's a teacher, probably gets home late from school, and Alexis gets home late from her work. I don't know about Alex, but Alexis gets home late. So this quick cooker is awesome. Although she fixes hers in the morning and then heats it up for the night. How can you get one? This is a Pampered Chef. Now, Alexis is in here. She is the Pampered Chef consultant. You contact her. She's got a Facebook page, Alexis Can Do. You can find her profile on my Periscope. Go look at her profile and go in there and contact her. You can get this by being a consultant or raise your hand, Alex. Oh yeah, or whatever. I got this. I'll tell you how I got mine. I hosted a show in January because I knew this was a something I wanted. So I told Alexis, I'll host a show in January. I got this for 60% off. This is normally $2.85. I got it at the price of $2.85. It is. But I got mine for $112 because I saved 60%. And I also got the springform pan, and I got the ceramic pot with it. Now they do have the quick cooker by itself without accessories. But you can buy it that way, but then you have to pay more for the accessories. I figured just get everything together, it'll be cheaper. So that's what I did. I got this in January. And I hosted another party in March, and I can't remember what I got in March. But in September, I hosted another one. Because the blender, if you haven't seen the deluxe cooking blender, go back and watch some of my scopes and some of Alexis's scopes. We do things in the cooking blender. That just came out September 1st. I love that thing. So I told Alexis I was going to host a party in September because I wanted to get that 60% off. So I got the blender 60% off. And I know you've got yours now, Alex. Have you used your deluxe cooking blender yet? Found those soups in there to make? Because they are awesome. No, I'm not. People want me to be. I just host parties once in a while. I know. Alexis is the Pampered Chef consultant. She's got that. That's her side business besides working full time. So she tries to make money on Pampered Chef, and then she's got her job too. So whenever you buy anything, it helps her as well as the person you may be buying from. Now, that being said, there are parties going on now. I don't know who's having parties now, but I will put a plug in for the parties that are going on now. If you want to buy the quick cooker, you want to buy the deluxe cooking blender, or anything from Pampered Chef, go into Alexis' profile. She'll have the parties listed. Click on whichever party that you want to buy from, and then go in there and look at the catalog, and you can buy out of that catalog. That's right, the mystery show now. The mystery show is awesome too. I'm not going to buy anything for the mystery show because I can't afford to right now. But the mystery show is a lot of fun too. That's a shame that it was broken, Alex, but that does happen. But that's awesome that they replace it for free. That's how good their customer service and their warranty really is. Because if you break something, something gets broken, and they'll replace it for free. Like Erlene's a quick cooker, her pot. So for some reason, her stainless steel pot got pitted inside. I don't know how, because mine never has. It got pitted. She contacted Pampered Chef. She didn't have to return the pot at all. They just went and sent her a brand new pot free. That's how good their guarantee is. You can't beat it. Really, you can't. I'm gonna put this on cancel, and it'll automatically, and it's got to go down naturally. So I'll let that go down naturally. But you cannot beat their quality. It's good quality products. They stand behind everything. That's good. That's good. That's awesome, Alex. It is awesome. That's awesome. Well, now you get to use your quick cooker, your deluxe cooking blender. You're all set, Alex. Those are my two main appliances that I have. Of course, everybody knows I have the garlic press. I have these. I love these things. I have the, there's a set of 4 with these, your utensils. I love these things. There's also the big spatula. I don't know where I've got that at. I'll have to look for that. Oh, yeah, here it is. This is the best spatula that I've ever had. Pampered Chef spatula. Look at that thing. Isn't that huge? I love this thing. I use this a lot. And they've also got paring knives. You've got your, this is the tomato knife. And that's, use that for cutting tomatoes up. Because you know how it is with cutting tomatoes. You've got to have like a serrated knife. That's real good for that. Here's a paring knife. There's a yellow handle one, a blue handle, and I think it's teal green. And you see, this is also a Pampered Chef product. This here. Let me go back and see if I saw it, Alex. You get the ceramic pot, and you get the pan that you put your cakes in, the springform pan. Yes, that comes with it. However, there is one quick cooker that you get by itself. I mean, there's one that comes without the accessories if you don't want the accessories. But I figure, who would want that? If you want the accessories, it's best to get that one. It seems like a lot, but actually it's not, because when you get done, you're paying less than if you buy the quick cooker by itself, and the springform pan by itself, and the ceramic pot by itself. There's also other accessories that go with it. There's a thing that you have your prep bowls that go in that too. Some for eggs is in there too. That's right. There's different sets for the quick cooker. Whatever you choose to do, but I love when I got this, the only thing that was offered was the quick cooker with a ceramic pot and the springform pan. Now they've got other accessories that you can add to your quick cooker now. That's right. You're right, Alexis. Host Special is the best because you get good deals on the Host Specials. So you can think about that. Being the host of a party or whatever, or if you want to be a consultant, you just get with Alexis. But if you do want to buy this quick cooker, which is a Pampered Chef product, they're the ones that's got the name on this product. I like this better than the Instapot for the simple reason that you don't have to worry about getting burnt once you release the steam. The way the Instapot is you have to release it. That's no good because you got to take a towel or a spoon, the handle of a spoon or fork to release that lever. That is very not good at all. It's not very good. This is awesome because you got your thing you release here, and there's where it comes out. You got quite a bit of room there. You don't get burnt, although you don't put your hand over this when the steam comes out. But you have plenty of room. You don't get burnt. You just push on that, and out the steam comes. Now, I can't push on this now because I have to let it release itself. You're right, Alex. They are pricey. And like I said, Pampered Chef. You cannot go wrong with Pampered Chef. Let me tell you. They have the best guarantee of anybody on the market. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and Alexis can quote me if I'm wrong, I think they've been in business 37 years, something like that. They've been in business a long time. Now, my this chopper, this onion chopper, I had this, I don't know, I've had this a long time. This has to be washed, so I'm going to be careful with the lid. You got these two pieces that go with it. I had this when I moved in here. Oh, was it 39 years? Okay, 39. Anyway, that's the very first Pampered Chef product I had, that onion chopper. And I love that thing because you just hit the handle as many times as you need to get it as fine as you need to, or as little as you need to get it, and to get it coarse. You know, you whatever. But I use that a lot. And I got the garlic press. This garlic press, if you haven't got one of these, I suggest you get one of these. The price of this has probably gone up. I didn't buy this. Erlene got this for me as a gift. But this is awesome. This is the best garlic press I've ever used. I love it. It's got a brush with it, and I keep the brush up here so I don't lose it. But this brush is what helps clean out the bottom of it, and it also stores in the bottom of your thing, but it also cleans out the inside of here. When your paper gets stuck, it cleans it out. How much are they through Pampered Chef? I don't know what the exact price of it is now. Alexis would have to tell you that. As I don't know if they raised the price. Oh, you got the, oh, that's right, Vanessa, you do. Now, I don't know, when I got this, it was $2.85. I don't know what it is now because they have raised prices of some of the stuff, so I don't know if they raised the price of the quick cooker or not. But $2.85, that comes with your ceramic pot and your springform pan, which you can do cakes in. However, like I said, there's other accessories for it too. You just have to go in the catalog. Catalog is in Alexa's profile. Just go into the catalog, and that's the easiest way to buy anything. That's what I do. You could take that, look through that catalog at your leisure, see what you want to get. They're listed by categories. You can find whatever category you want, whether it's stoneware, whether you want cookware, or just the tools or whatever. And there's her link. Just take that link and you go in and follow that link and look at the catalog. I love doing that. Whenever I order on somebody's party, that's exactly what I do. Like I said, there are parties going on now. She also has the mystery show going on. Basically what that is, you get tickets for the mystery show. I think she said it's every $25 you spend, you get a ticket for the mystery show. I believe that's what it is. And in the end, somebody's going to win everything for that mystery show. You get a good substantial amount of prizes. Now, she can quote me if I'm wrong on this, but she can tell you there's one person will win everything win a lot of stuff on the mystery show, depending on how much is sold. And it's awesome. Erlene has won a couple times on the mystery show. I think she's like a magnet for those. She wins real easily. I never have, but it's fun playing them just the same. And Alexis, you go into her page, she'll ask you questions, different questions. Oh, thanks for the super hearts. Oh, you guys are awesome. Oh, thank you, Alexis. I finally got it right for a change. Oh, my. I can't believe I got it right because I wasn't quite sure, but it's awesome. So just going on right now. And I don't know when it'll close. Alexis, when does the mystery show close? So people will know if they want to buy something. They have until next weekend, do they? Or is it going to be closing, or when is it going to be closing? So we can let people know if you want to buy something, you spend every $25, you get a ticket. Oh, Thanksgiving. Okay, you got till the 28th of November, which is Thanksgiving. So you've got a whole this week and some of next week. So you've got a long time yet. So get your orders into the mystery show. That ought to be a good show because there's going to be a lot bought probably. You know, and whoever wins gets a lot of free stuff, which is awesome. And free stuff is always nice. I mean, in January I think it was $400 and some worth of free stuff I got. March and September wasn't as much, but free stuff is always great. I buy stuff from Pampered Chef because I love Pampered Chef, not just for the free stuff but I love using Pampered Chef. It's awesome stuff, and I highly recommend it. They've been around a long time, and they're a very good company. You can't go wrong with it because they take the time to help you if you've got a problem. They'll help you solve it. They'll send you anything you need. You know, they don't question you. You know, as long as you have a picture of anything broken. You know, and they are awesome in that way. Like Alex, he had a ceramic pot was broken when he got it. All he had to do was take a picture of it, and they sent him out a new one. Isn't that awesome? You can't go wrong with a guarantee like that because they care about their customers. That's the bottom line. They care about their customers. They want their customers to be happy. Not every company is like Pampered Chef. And it's unfortunate that they aren't. That they don't take the time to get to know their customers and meet the customer's needs. But Pampered Chef does. They meet our needs. They have so many good things. You know, the cookware, I love the Pampered Chef cookware. I am really happy with the Pampered Chef cookware. I only have it because Erlene got it, and then I entered a contest, and it was between me and Susan that I won the cookware because I got the right answer. But I love that cookware, and I would not be without it. I love it. It's the best cookware ever. It meets all my needs. I love this too. This is one of my favorite things to use. Plus the deluxe cooking blender. I use these two things now the most. The deluxe cooking blender and this the most. They're the only two appliances I have. So I really, really like them. So if you want a quick cooker, you want the deluxe cooking blender, you have to get with Alexis and tell her you'd like to have them and host a show. Tell her you want to host a show because she can always use hosts. Host a show, and then you can get them for 60% off maybe, or find out what is special. Because every month or every time there's a show, there's a host of the month specials. Now, like I said, that's why I did this in January because the special for that month was 60% off on the quick cooker. And that's why I did that. If there's a certain thing you want, plan to do a show that month so you can get whatever you need for 60% off. Provided you meet the minimum, of course. The minimum is $200. That's right off the top. But we also have what we call the Host of the Month Club, where you have 5 people and they all spend $40 on a party. And that gets them to their $200 right off the bat. And then everything else is from everybody else, whether it's a catalog party, a Facebook party, or whatever it might be. They'll however much they sell, then they can get some free stuff off of that. Sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it's a little, but every little bit helps because the Pampered Chef products are really expensive if you start buying a lot at once, which I have done. And I don't suggest you buy too much at once because you can't afford it. You got to buy little by little, like Alexis. When it comes to the cookware, she was buying piece by piece. You can't buy them all at once. Now I think she has all the cookware now because she got the 10-inch skillet from Alex. He sent that to her. So now she has the 10-inch skillet. I have them all. I have the 8-inch, the 10-inch, the little pot, the little pan, and I have the big soup pot and 5-quart soup pot, and I have the 12-inch skillet. However, the 12-inch skillet is not with the 6-piece set. You have to buy that separately. So I had to turn around and buy that separately. But I was willing to do it because I wanted that 12-inch skillet. It's marvelous, I'll tell you. If you got a big stir fry to fix or something and it won't fit in the 10-inch skillet, it will fit in that 12-inch skillet. I love the 12-inch skillet for that. There's also a 12-inch stainless steel skillet. I do not have that one because I didn't think I needed it because I wanted the one that matched the cookware set. So that's the only 12-inch I have, and I'm satisfied with that. Alexis has the 12-inch stainless steel one. She also has the grill pans. Now those grill pans look awesome because I've seen her do pancakes on it. Where's the double burner grill pan where you can do pancakes on it? It's awesome the way they come out. And I think she said it works on any stove. Now I have an electric stove. Hers is gas, but it'll work on any stove that you have. So I may get that sometime too. But I haven't done it yet. have to kind of slow down a little bit because I've been buying. It might be after the first of the year before I buy any more Pampered Chef because I bought so much this year. I've got to kind of slow down a little bit. But I'm just trying to help her out by telling you some of the things that you can get. If you want to get some of this stuff, feel free to host a party. Get with Alexis and tell her that you want to host a party and see what the specials are for that month. You can get some awesome stuff at 60% off. You'd be surprised what you can get. Some real nice stuff. I mean, I have got some fantastic stuff. If you want to see a whisk that's awesome, get this whisk from Pampered Chef. This is the best whisk ever. I am glad I got this thing. I love this thing. I don't use any other whisk but this one. This is awesome. And when it comes to the Pampered Chef cookware, you can use metal utensils in them. because it doesn't flake off into your food. It's 4 layers of titanium. So you can use metal utensils in there. However, I'd rather use like this or silicone. But I have used a fork in there to taste stuff already, and it doesn't do any maybe a little minute scratch, but it doesn't affect it as far as the usability of it, because it's non-stick, which is awesome because it's 4 layers of titanium, non-stick. So you really don't have to use oil in your pan unless you choose to. Now Alexis does use that when she does her scrambled eggs. She uses a little bit, I think, of butter in the pan. As the scrambled eggs. You don't have to, but you can if you want to. But they're awesome. I love that cookware, and I am glad I got it. And I'm thankful to Arlene every day for buying it so I could get it and pay her back, because it is something that I've always wanted. When I saw what they did, and I didn't know anything about them until I saw Alexa start using them, and what really impressed me the most was the fact the handles come off. And I said, well, this is awesome. I have never seen cookware where the handles come off. So that's why I decided to get them, because you can put them in the oven with the handle on, but you've got to make sure you take the handle off, because the handles are not oven friendly. But you can pull them back out, pull the handle off, and then when you go to take them out of the oven, you can slide your handle back on. You don't find any skillets like that where the handles come off. You've got iron skillets, the handles don't come off, but they get very, very hot. So that's something you have to think about too with the Pampered Chef. Since the handle doesn't go in there, you're not going to have to worry about it heating, because the only reason it's not oven friendly is the handles are plastic. You'll melt them and ruin them. You don't want to do that. So make sure that you take them out of the oven. Now, when I used my skillet the other day for that chocolate chip cookie, I took the handle off and then I put it back on when I took it out, because I did not want to forget and leave that handle on there, because you'll ruin the handle. They're too nice of a cookware to be ruining the handle, and you got to be so it's real easy to forget that. But people were reminding me, and I kind of reminded myself to look and make sure you take the handle off, and then be sure and put it back on. Now, the handles are universal; they'll fit every one of them. However, the only handle I don't have on my pan is the 12-inch skillet. The other ones, I've got them sitting in the broiler of my stove. They fit real well, so I just leave them on there. But the handle of the 12-inch skillet does not. The pan won't fit in there with the handle on. So I just take the handle off, put it inside the pan, and then put my soup pot right on top of it. One thing about those Pampered Chef's cookware, and I think Alexis has showed you, you can stack them on top of each other. You don't have to put anything in between to protect them, unless you want to. But you don't have to put anything in between them, because they're that great. Most of your like your Teflon and stuff like that, which I don't recommend that stuff. You have to put stuff in between, because they scratch so easily and takes the coating right off. This will not do that. So you can stack them on top. And I've seen Alexis have hers stacked them all on top of each other. And that makes it awesome. Stack them right on top of each other. So that's what makes that cookware so good. Everything about Pampered Chef is good. So if you haven't got any Pampered Chef products and would like to get some, get with Alexis. She put her profile up and tell her what you want to get, and she will set you up, because everything is awesome. I mean, I love Pampered Chef, and I wouldn't be without them. I started with Pampered Chef, and I'm going to continue with Pampered Chef. It's real easy to say, well, you'll go back to your other cookware. No, I never will. Because the other cookware, I gave it away. I sent it to my daughter so she could give it to her sister-in-law, because she needed different cookware. So I said, well, I'll just send it to you to give to her. So it's gone. So I don't have anything but the Pampered Chef cookware. So I'd be out of luck if I didn't have that. But most of the time I'd use this, or use the deluxe cooking blender. I don't do a lot of cooking on the stove unless there's something that I want to make on the stove that I use the cookware for. Other than that, I'll use this, or I'll use the deluxe cooking blender, because this makes awesome stuff. It makes your jellies, it makes your jams, it makes your soups, it makes purees, it makes hummus. Alexis has made hummus in it. You can grind flours in it. Now, that being said, I had, because I am a member of the Facebook Deluxe Cooking Blender group. I was wondering the other day, because I said that recipe that I had made yesterday morning took chickpea flour. And I says, can you grind chickpeas and make flour in the deluxe cooking blender. And the one from the quick cooker, who's the admin for quick cooker, she said, I don't see why not, because you can grind everything else in there. Although I didn't have that much to grind, so I just used my little coffee grinder. But if I have large amounts, I'll use the deluxe cooking blender to grind. But you can make your almond milk in there. You can make rice milk, oat milk, probably macadamia nut milk, any kind of. You can make your nut butters, peanut butter, cashew butter, any sunflower butter, any of those butters like that you can make in the deluxe cooking blender. What sets it apart from the Vitamix and any other blender is the heating element underneath. It cooks and it heats at the same time, which makes it very hard to clean because you cannot get this in the water. You cannot get this in the sink. So you got to be sure when you're cleaning it, do not set it down in the sink because you'll ruin the bottom of it. The Vitamix doesn't have that. But there again, the soups don't come out real hot either unless you use boiling hot water to make it. Although I'm learning now how to make hot soup in the Vitamix now. So, but I'd rather use the deluxe cookie blender because it does a real good job. So that's my plug for the Pampered Chef. Oh my God! Whoa! Wow! Telling me to shut up. Wow. Isn't that terrible? If somebody else want to block them, go ahead and block them. Isn't that awful? Telling me to shut up. Man, I don't have to shut up. Wow. What the world? And I'm not an old man either. I know the nerve of him. And I'm not an old man. I'm a lady. Can you tell that? Oh my goodness. You guys are here. You guys are here to see me do something. Well, I got to wait for this to go down. It's probably ready to go down in a little bit itself. But it's terrible. It's terrible that somebody has to be like that. It's supposed to be natural release, but I'm just going to go and see how much more there is. And you shouldn't be a whole lot more. You know, I'll just see what there is left. Oh, there's not much. It would have been just about done anyway. That's the nerve of some people that they love to talk. You know, that's terrible. I didn't deserve that. Wow. I mean, telling me to shut up. I mean, good grief. I'm here to talk to you. You know, I'm not here to stand around and, oh, thank you. Yeah, don't they understand they're going to get blocked when they say stuff like that? They're going to get charged with abuse. You know, I'm not going to mess with them. This is a drama-free scope, and I'm going to block anybody who comes in here and says things they shouldn't be saying. It's a shame. Some people are rude, crude, and they're not fun. They're not good at all. Oh, thank you. See, all you guys are for me. You got got one person against me or a few against me to come in here. Who cares? Yeah, we don't have to listen to rude people. You know, you're going to get those kind of people in this world. They're rude and crude and it was a woman. Well, I blocked her too. I blocked her too because she's not a very, very nice person. I think that looked like a woman. Told me to shut up and called me an old man. Oh my goodness. Can't even tell that I'm a woman. Can't even tell with my voice that I'm a woman. I'm going to get my towel out and I'm going to put it down here because if I put it on the rack, you won't see inside of it. You might be able to see inside of it now. Let me get a towel. I'll put this towel down here. Use this one. Put a towel down so I can put my pot on. And because I like to cook the rack for my cookies and stuff. You want to make sure. Whoops! I get this. There's not much water left. Okay, that looks good. Go on, girls. Go on. Whoops! Let me get my microwave grips. I can't take that out by hand. Forgot that. I tried to take this out by hand. I'm going to get burnt. I'm going to try to get this, see if I can find the bay leaf. Wow, look at that. Wowee. I'm going to see if I can try to find this bay leaf in here. Doesn't this chili look really good? Wow. Look at that. Almost looks like soup. I didn't have the tomato paste. It's supposed to thicken it up, but that's okay. I mean, you got look at all your beans and stuff in there. There's the bay leaf. Look at that. Welcome back, John. There's the bay leaf. It came right out. I got it right away. Right there it is. I'll pull that out and I'll throw it away. You do not want to eat this. I'll throw this away. Carmen or Sydney. shut this door. You don't need that open. Okay. There. Okay. Now you can see inside the pot. Welcome back, John. Now you can see inside there. Doesn't that, oh, yeah, better not pick that up like that. That's hot. I keep forgetting. Doesn't that look good? Look at that. And I'm going to use my, my ladle. I like using a ladle. Now, let me put some on the ladle and show you. You can see on the ladle. Doesn't that look good? Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, doesn't that look? You got your carrots. You got, thank you. It does look delicious. I'm going to take a spoon. Let me get a small spoon, and I'm going to try this. I know it's going to be a little hot, but I'm going to try it and see what it tastes like, because I always like to try my stuff and see what it tastes like. And I'll just use a tablespoon. I guess it doesn't matter. It's going to be a little warm, a little hot, but I just want to see what it's going to taste like. See, and then you got your beans on there. Mm-hmm. Really good. It's like chili, all right. That looks so good. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? That is awesome. So I'm going to have you a nice meal of chili for lunch. Oh, thank you. It does, doesn't it, Linda? And like I said, you don't even have to be a vegan to like this, because it's got your carrots, your celery, your garlic, your onion in it. It's got corn in it. It's got chili powder, and you got your beans, your pinto beans, your green or black beans, and your kidney beans. 3 kinds of beans. I mean, I've never had a chili with 3 kinds of beans. That's really makes it. Oh, thank you for the super hearts. You guys are awesome today. I can't believe it. You guys are just, oh, so wonderful today. I really appreciate all of you for being here and helping me with this scope and taking care of the bad people that are coming in. I'm going to be going a little bit so I can eat this before it gets cold. But I just wanted you to see what this looks like. Doesn't that look good? Look at that. Would you make this? Would you make this, and what would you serve with it? Now, if I had garlic bread, that probably would taste really good by now, but I don't have any garlic bread. But it does look good, doesn't it? It looks awesome. Corn, yes. Yeah, I've got my cornbread yet. I've still got my cornbread, and it's still nice and moist. Or crackers. Oh, yes. I've still got my cornbread and my crackers. If you weren't in and saw my cookie recipe the other day I made that skillet cookie, and I put it in the oven. I cut them up into like a pizza pie and put them in here. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? And this is awesome. These are so good. So I keep them in a container. They said to keep them in a container on your counter and make sure. And I got to eat them up, but they're so good. And I still have my cornbread to use yet. I eat on that. You sure can. There you go. Looky here. I'll put some on my spatula for you, or my look at that. Put some on my ladle. Doesn't that look good? Look at all those beans. Look at your corn. Look at that. That is awesome. I think when I close this Periscope out, I'll close it up with me holding on to this, because you want to get all the benefit of all your beans, your corn, your carrots, your celery. I think it's awesome. It really does look good, doesn't it? And I'm really pleased how this came out. I'll have to sit down and eat it in a little bit. Yeah, you're probably right, Alex. I wouldn't have to do that. Yeah. In fact, I've got a little. I can use arrowroot too, but I probably won't use very much. I don't know how much to use. I'm going to start with maybe like a tablespoon or so of arrowroot, and then start from there to thicken it up a little bit. Yeah, just a little. I think I'll just start with a tablespoon, and I'm not going to put much in here. It should be okay. Because arrowroot is similar to cornstarch. It works just like cornstarch. And I'll see if I can get this, stir this around in here. See if it'll thicken it up. It should thicken it up a little bit. It won't thicken it up an awful lot, but it'll thicken up it a little bit. Maybe make it not quite as runny as it did. Yeah, it did help a little bit. Yeah, it did. It helped it. I don't want to put any more in there. I think that'll be fine, just the way it is. See, look at that. Look at that. Welcome back, Missy. Good to see you. Welcome back. Thank you, everybody, for coming in and being here. You guys are awesome today. You really are. You're awesome. Yes, it's nice. Now, you're right. I didn't think about that, Alex, but thank you for telling me. I know, and it does. Now it's a little thicker. It's not as thinned out as it was. I put a tablespoon of the arrowroot, because you got to be careful with some of this stuff. And it does. It looks real good, doesn't it? Oh man, this is going to be some hearty eating. And like I said, I'm going to post this up on my vegan page before I even. Well, probably I'll dish it out in my dish and then post it on my vegan page. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I didn't bring them in there. They came. Yeah, I did. She's eating right now. Yes, I did. If she wasn't eating, I could show her to you, but she's eating right now. Yeah, she is a black dog. She is a Chihuahua mix. I think she looks more like a Dachshund in the face. No, she's not a Pom. Come here, Sydney. Come here, girl. Oh, she's running from me. She's still a little apprehensive yet, because she's running from me. She's a little scared. Come here, girl. Come here. 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 Come here, Sydney. No, I gotta get her used to me. I'm gonna have to wash my hands. No, I can't do that, Sydney. Come on now. I'm not hurting you. She's just a little apprehensive yet. I just got her yesterday, and she's a little apprehensive. So I gotta take my time with her. I can't push myself on her. Normally she'll let me pick her up. If she comes over I gotta let her come over to me. Yeah, she is. She's excited. Oh, come here, Sydney. Come here, girl. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, girl. You scare her, Buttercup. Come here. Come here. Yeah, she's a little apprehensive. I'll have to show you some other time when she's not as apprehensive, when she gets used to me a little bit better. But anyway, I'm going to close this Periscope up because I need to go and eat this. And I got a thing up on top of my thing, if I can get it off of here. Missed phone call. There, I got it. Okay. I got a voicemail. I got to get rid of that now, too. Hate those dumb things. Yeah, I did. I scoped after I got her. I scoped after I got her, Alex. I scoped a walking scope yesterday, as I went yesterday afternoon and got her. So I did scope after I got home. So you'll be able to see what she looks like. So go in there and look at that if you haven't seen it yet. But anyway, I'm going to go and eat this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and eat this. So, and I'll come in again tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to make. Oh, thank you. And I'll tell you guys bye too. And thank you so much for all the hearts, for all the super hearts. Just thank you for the love. Thank you for being here for me. Thank you for helping me with the trolls. And we're gonna keep on keeping on, and we're gonna stop those trolls dead in their tracks. That's what we're gonna do. So thank you all for being here. Oh, God bless you too, Alex. And you guys have a great and marvelous day. And until we meet again, take care. Love you all, and bye-bye.